Hey there, everybody. Chaplain Hornsby here, doing a little fishing. You know, Jesus said to his disciples, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." I don't think he meant fishing for sport. Fishermen back in the day would fish for more than just one fish at a time. They fished with nets to catch hundreds, if possible, at a time. And you read stories about the disciples pulling in hundreds of fish at the Lord's command, which is amazing, especially when they'd been fishing all night and caught nothing.
In John chapter 21, it says, "After these things, Jesus showed himself again to the disciples at the Sea of Tiberias. Simon Peter saith unto him, I go a-fishing. They said, We also go with thee. They went forth and entered into a ship immediately, and that night they caught nothing. But when the morning was now come, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples knew not that it was Jesus. Then Jesus saith unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered him, No. And he said unto them, Cast the net on the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes. Simon Peter went up and drew the net to land full of great fish, 153. And for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken.
There's nothing better than being out in God's creation. You really get time to think. And you really have time to listen to what God might be saying to you. Sometimes you throw out the lure and you get a bunch of weeds. You can't worry about that. You can't just throw it down and complain and be frustrated that I need to try something else. In life, we sometimes just got to try different things. Got to try different routes. Something's not working for you. Maybe you got to move to a different cove. Fish aren't always biting at the same place. Sometimes somebody's not hearing the gospel, hearing the message from you. Just got to shake the dust off your feet and move on to somewhere else. But earlier, I just got a bite here, so I know they're biting. try one more before I move on to somewhere else. I almost hit the other shore over there.
And sometimes God shows up at the last moment when you're just about ready to give up all hope. And there He is. He shows you why you were meant to be there. He shows you why you were meant to keep knocking on doors. He shows you why you're still giving it that one last shot. And there He is.
Got a bite. Well, maybe I should stick around here. Oh, got one. I hope that hook's set. Here we go. Whew. Looks like a good. That's a small one. Alright, little guy. Hang tight, I'll get you. It's a nice sized crappie. Not really that nice size. Not that big, but hey, sometimes it's not the size that matters, but the fun that you actually caught it. You know, it's working. Maybe that big one will work too. The same concept. Where do the big ones hang out? Gotta go deeper. Gotta go deeper. So, sometimes I think that's what God wants us to do too. God wants us to go deeper. Don't just stay in the same place. Don't just keep doing the same thing, not going any deeper. But God wants us to go deeper. He's got better things planned for us. He's got things planned that you have no idea. But if you never push yourself, if you never grow, if you never develop yourself, you'll never know the good things that God has for you in those deeper waters.